What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be going over the top 5 best and worst 2 guides in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So there are a lot of really good value 2 guides in the game, and there are a couple that are bad value. There's not as many bad value 2 guides as there are point guides. I will say that there are not as many bad value 2 guides as there are point guides, and it kind of was a little bit clutching. Just to see like to find something as like bad value, because again, it's a very easy thing to just go, oh, playoff stoppers, Doug Christie's a bit too expensive, he's bad value, but yeah, he locks in for something. Although he does lock in for an awful Gary Payton card, who then locks in for an kind of outclassed at this stage Dr. J card, so probably would still consider him bad value, but he does not make the list. We're going to mainly focus on guys that are in either single sets, like for example these type of sets here, as well as guys in like flash pack and stuff. We don't know what they're looking for, and I'm guessing Will Chamberlain won't be good, so obviously we will be looking at season giving players. A lot of the newer cards as well will be taken into account. So now we are on to the worst value. And number 5 is the Idols Reward Manu Ginobili. This card is fine. He's fine. He's not good. He's not bad. I'm guessing he's only expensive because whatever this reward is going to cost a lot. However, we have to take into account, like, you're paying 250k for a Hill, you're paying at least 100 for a Dominique, and you're probably paying 400 maybe. You're paying at least 400 for a Kevin Durant. So the fact that this card is still like 60k is still very overpriced, considering that last year I think there was none of them until T-Mac that were over like 250k. Normally you pay about $1 million for the cards, and you're paying 700k for all these guys already, and the last one's going to cost equally as much. So Manu's a 6'6" guard, decent mid-range, decent 3-ball. He's got okay perimeter defense. His speed is alright. Like, he came out in September, we can't forget that. But goal catch and shoot, he does not come with range extender, and he only comes with bronze clamps, which is not good at all. Not only that, he can't get range, so he's just outclassed. There's no reason to ever use this card now. And honestly, if you're buying him to use him, he's just not it. As well as that, he doesn't even come with quick first step, which is a kind of key badge to have. So he's in here at number 5. At number 4, we're going to the playoff record set. And this is going to be the only one that I have as far as like lock-in sets go. Because one, Derek Fisher is not great, which is a big reason why. Derek Fisher is kind of bad. But it's Allen Iverson. Just look at the price of Iverson. He's 70k. He is 70k. He is a 6-foot tall 2 guard with 4 Hoff badges, no range extender, no clamps, so he can't play defense, nor can he hit shots from deep. Comes with silver quick first step. I get it, it's upgradable, but only comes with silver quick first step. This is Allen freaking Iverson we're talking about. An 83 3-pointer, 95 ball handle. Not great perimeter defense. Speed, I mean, it's 94. It's fine. That's nothing special. And only 85 lateral. Like, he's not even unbelievably fast. This Allen Iverson's awful, lads. He's absolutely awful. I get it. He locks in for someone. But I'm telling you, when you look at like number 1 or 2, or sorry, number 2 especially, on my best value list, there's no point even getting Dr. J anymore. There really is not. So yeah, he's expensive because of his rarity and lock-in, but it's a lock-in for a not great Derek Fisher card who locks in for a good but not game-changing anymore Dr. J card. If you had asked me a month ago, if you'd asked me before J.R. Smith at the end of season 1, if I would have put Allen Iverson a bad value, I'd say no. You know, he's more expensive because Dr. J was a game changer. He's not anymore, so Iverson's on this list. Now we're on to number 3 and season of giving cards, and these cards here, all 2 guards, except for Dirk and Jason Williams. The first 3 were all 2 guards. And as much as Walter Davis is kind of expensive, I think he's very good. He's very good. Dr. J, he's decent. And he is decent. But you gotta put Devin Booker here. He's 120k. He sucks. He absolutely sucks. Yeah, he's got half catch and shoot. Yeah, he's got goal range extender. They're good badges. Go quick first step. Hold unpluckable. Gold Hot Zone Hunter, range extender. The guy gets no clamps. He can't dribble. Yeah, he can hit shots when he's wide open. But like, so can 90% of the cards in this game. 92 3 ball. He has got a 92 driving dunk. 87 ball handle. 75 perimeter defense, which is terrible. He's also got speed with ball and acceleration, all of 86, which is not great at all. As well as that, 80 lateral quickness, which is not good. Like, this card, he's absolutely shocking. He is absolutely shocking, lads. He can't really do anything. He can't really do anything on the floor. Except for hit wide open. Like, he hits wide open. And he's really good at hitting wide open. But like, so can so many cards. Like, this card's not going to be better than Nick Anderson. He's just not. He is just not. And now we're going to put in an honorable mention. So basically, I'm putting this guy as an honorable mention because he's so far #1 that there's no point even putting him on the list. And there's a reason. Because these badges right here, I don't know what the inherent value of these badges are. I do not know what the inherent value of these badges are. So, like James Harden, the fact he's about 400k. Like, you kind of have to put James Harden #1. But I also, again, if you value, what's this, like 3 million to lock in this set right now? I don't know, it's probably like 2 million to lock in this set. There are some people who will value half clams, half range, and half intimidator as like a combo of badges. Some people will value that at over 2 million. So look, it's a hard one to say about Harden because he is in a set where there's no inherent value on the badges and you can't even compare them to a certain player. Like, you can compare Dr. J to like an Eddie Jones and say objectively like Eddie's probably better. But you can't really do it on badges. So that's why Harden's not on the list, by the way. And now we're on to #2. And this is a good card. This is a good card. But it's Pink Diamond Jordan. Pink Diamond Jordan's 175k. He's 175k and he's good. Don't get me wrong. He got Pro Touch Showtime Hall of Fame, which is elite. Got Hall of Fame Pickpocket as well. Guy's got gold clamps. He can get range extender, gold hard crusher, go quick first step. Got gold Deadeye as well. And stats wise, he's pretty decent. He's got an 80 or 79 3 ball. Good mid-range shot. He's got really good speed to ball and acceleration. Has got great lateral quickness as well. Why is he bad value? Because he's probably worth about 75k. He's got no hot zones as well. I think, is there a way I can check this on this card? There is not. But he's got no hot zones outside the 3, which means he will kind of struggle to shoot from 3. He's not a bad card by any means. He's, in fact, a really good card. It's just when we're talking pure value, again, there's a guy on the best value list that I don't even have #1 on best value that is half his price and better. So Jordan's good. I think later on in the year, Jordan's one of the best defensive cards in the game. I will say that much. He's one of the best defensive cards in the game. He's one of the best slashers in the game. His jump shot leaves a bit to be desired, and it puts him at #2 on the worst value list. Not a bad card, but just like objectively, for 200k, you can get much better cards for that price. Let me just say that much. Then we are at #1. #1 is a shock to me. And it's another card in the idol set that does not lock in for anything. It's Drazin Petrovic. Man, I like Drazin Petrovic. The guy is 60k MT. He can shoot. I will be the first to admit that. A guy can shoot. Half catch and shoot, half blinders next gen. Gold range extender, gold Deadeye, silver clamps, which is not terrible. He's only got bronze quick first step, 6'5", not a great defender. Elite 3-pointer. Like 99 3-pointer is elite. It is absolutely elite. Decent speed between ball acceleration and 81 lateral quickness is okay. But like, he's a cone. He's a guy. He's better than Devin Booker. I will say that. But at the same time, Devin Booker could potentially lock in for a Will Chamberlain. So you never know. The value, if Will Chamberlain is some like GOAT card, the value of Devin Booker might actually be justified. But this one here, he doesn't lock in for anything. He doesn't lock in for anything. He's a worse Amethyst Klay Thompson. He's not as good as Ray Allen. There's a lot of cards he's nowhere near as good as. And he doesn't lock in for anything. And that's the most shocking thing, is that if he locked in for something, I would have no problem with him being this price. It wouldn't make sense. He's better than Allen Iverson. And cheaper. He's better than Manu Ginobili. And cheaper. But the thing is that those guys have some sort of value because they lock in for something. Drazin Petrovic is just literally worse Chris Mullin. They gave out Chris Mullin for free last month. I just don't get it. I just don't get his price at all. But sure, look. It's not 2K. It decides the price is the people, and the people have spoken. He's worth 60k. Do I know how? No. Do I know why? No, but he is. Hey. So now the negative is over with, lads. The negative is over with. Now we are on to the positive part of this video. So a lot of people don't want to see the worst ones. Now we're on to the best value small forwards or power. 2 guards in the game. What am I talking about? So we are on to number 5. And this is a sniper. And he does have a weakness. He's not a perfect card, but if you can get one of this dude with a badge, a specific badge, he's a god. As far as pure catch and shoot being a sniper, he's as good as Evan Booker. I'm sorry, but he is. His release is better. Half catch and shoot. He comes with gold range extender, gold steady. Does not come with clamps. So you've got to try to pick one up with clamps if you're playing on current gen. If you're on next gen, you can get away with it because of the bump animations. But either way, base 28. And that's the only reason he's on this list is base 28. We're looking at a guy here who's around like the 6k MT mark, depending on when you are looking. And especially if you are on next gen, he's perfect. But base 28 is one of the easiest release to green in the game. Obviously, he's got great shooting badge. He's got a 96 3-ball, which is not that different than a Drazin. 86 ball hand looks pretty good. Perimeter defense isn't great, but his lateral quickness of 86 is pretty good. And decent speed to ball acceleration. Like, he's not going to be that different than a Devin Booker. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, I'm saying it right now. He's not going to be that different than Devin Booker, and he's 6k MT. Devin Booker's well over the 100. Although he does not lock in for anything, and Devin Booker does, so it kind of makes sense that Devin Booker is that much more expensive, but it doesn't make, he shouldn't be that much more expensive. He should be more expensive, but not that much more expensive for the reason of the lock-in. And that is why Del Curry is number 5. And number 4, we are going into the Flash set. And we are going to Richie Guerin. Where is he? Richie. He's getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. He's got on current, I don't like him on next gen. I will say that much. I don't like him on next gen. On current gen for 6k MT, this guy is a steal, man. This guy is a steal. His handle's elite. His player build is nice. He doesn't have range, which is a bit of a problem. Doesn't have quick first step. But there's just something about this card. I don't know what it is. Really good release, base 4. He's got good enough 3-ball rating, good driving dunk, good ball handle, great perimeter defense, good speed. He can play at the point guard position, good lateral quickness. He's one of those cards that he's just solid. Like, he can play that point guard position really, really well. He can lock people up. He can shoot a little bit. He can dunk a bit. He does a bit of everything. Again, quick first step definitely is a badge that you want to try get him with quick first step. But like when he gets quick first step, his literal only negative is that he doesn't have range. He's definitely a negative, but for 6k MT, man, he's on this list. He's on this list. He's not going to be higher than 4, but yeah, I got to put him on the list. Then we are on to number 3. And number 3 is a card that I love. You don't understand how much I love this card. Number 3, Nick Anderson. Has he gone up in price? Okay. I'm not. It's mad. He's actually gone way up. If you guys don't know, I invested in like 50 of him on my Xbox account. I'm gonna be sorted. I have literally. I was exaggerating by 50, but I have literally 30 of him on my Xbox account that I bought for like 1k. A week ago, this guy was 1k MT. He's now 4.8k. It's still cheap. It's the reason why he is number 3 on this list and not number 1. If he was still 1k, he'd be number 1. But 92 offense, 84 defense overall. He's got a money release, gold catch and shoot, gold range extender, gold steady shooter. He's also got bronze clamps, bronze deadeye. Bronze clamps, again, just stops you from running through people, so it's a kind of needed badge. A 93 3, 92 mid. He has got an 83 ball handle, which is pretty nice as well. Again, coach floor, general shoot, all gets him up to 86. Good speed, good enough speed to on acceleration, not exceptional, and decent lateral quickness of 84. He's going to be as good as Booker. Not going to be. He is as good. He's as good as Booker. He's as good as a Del Curry. He is a beast, man. He is a beast. Nick Anderson, fantastic card. And if you've been watching this channel, you know how much I love this Nick Anderson. I've loved this Nick Anderson card since the day he came out. Then we are on to number 2. And number 2, I literally changed my mind the last minute on this. And number 2, we have Bingo Smith. Bingo Smith. As you guys can see, he may look like he's above 10k, but I can probably win him for 5.5k right now. Maybe not. Someone probably won him for about 6-7k MT. He is actually 8.5k MT. Yeah, he's still ultra cheap. He's still super cheap. Look at these stats. Like, there's everything. Good dunk, good 3-ball. He's got good steal, good perimeter defense, great speed, great lateral quickness as well. 6'5", 2 half badges, gold catch and shoot, gold clamps. Gold quick first step, which is unreal. Flexible release gold is great as well. He's way better on next gen than current gen. I'm just saying, on next gen, he's unbelievable. He's got LeBron release, which is fantastic next gen. It's a little bit iffy current gen, but he's great. He's like great on both gens. He's very, very good. So that's the thing with Bingo Smith. He is unbelievably good on both gens. I just think he's even better on next gen. He doesn't have range extend. That's the only problem. He's imagine Richie Guerin, but they gave him quick first step and a slightly worse release. That's Bingo Smith. But if we're talking next gen, honestly, he's probably number 1 on this best value list. He is unreal, lads. He is absolutely unreal. And then we are on to number 1. I gotta have this guy as the number 1 best value. And I don't care that he's 75k. It is Eddie freaking Jones. If I had any interest in playing this game at a high level, I would have bought Eddie Jones already. But I don't. I make a couple of gameplay videos, but my entire thing with this channel, I'm gonna go back to my roots. I'm gonna go back to the old 2K17 and 2K18 mic and try to keep up with all the budget players to get people playing this game but no money spent. But 70k. For 70k, you've got a 6'6" guard with 7 Hall of Fame badges. Hall of Fame quick first step, which is unbelievable. He's also got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, pickpocket, interceptor, tight handles. He's got gold clamps, which is unreal. Gold range extender, and gold sniper on next gen, gold steady current gen. He has got an 93 3 ball, 85 driving dunk, 88 ball handle, 96 steal, 93 perimeter defense, 90 speed, 87 speed ball, 90 acceleration, 94 lateral quickness. Honestly, I'm sorry, I'm doing it. Eddie Jones, I can't believe I'm paying 70k for a player. I sold my Monte Ellis for this much. You know what? I don't care. He's that good. His release is quality as well. Okay, so he's probably literally 70k on the dot, I'm guessing. 67,900. Eddie Jones, welcome to the team. I got my 5k for bingo. 67k. This guy is the 2-guard equivalent of... I can't even remember his name. He is the 2-guard equivalent of Glenn Robinson as far as unbelievable players. And I'm telling you, Eddie Jones, arguably the second best 2-guard in this game after J.R. Smith. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. The best value, and it's not even close. So that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.